Hi guys, what's up? We studied before system of linear equation that the standard form of linear equation a sub 1 x plus b sub 1 y equals c1, the first equation, and a sub 2 x plus b sub 2 y equals c sub 2. This is the equation number 2. If a sub 1 over a sub 2 is not equal b sub 1 over b sub 2, we will deduce that we have just one solution. But if a sub 1 over a sub 2 equals b sub 1 over b sub 2 is not equal the ratio between the two constants, so we will deduce that we have no solution. But if a sub 1 over a sub 2 equals b sub 1 over b sub 2 equals the ratio between the two constants, so we will deduce that we have an infinite number of solutions. Now we will take some exercises about this rule. Practice number 1. If 2x minus 5y equals 8 and 4x plus ky equals 17, for which of the following values of k will the system of equation has no solutions? Okay, he is asking here about the value of k. We will deduce the coefficient of a, b, and c for the first equation. A sub 1 equals 2, b sub 1 equals -5, and c sub 1 equals 8. Look at the second. We have here 4k and 17. A sub 2 4, b sub 2 k, and c sub 2 equals 17. He said here that we have here no solution. Now the system has no solution, so we will deduce that a sub 1 over a sub 2 equals b sub 1 over b sub 2 is not equal the ratio between the two constants. Now plug with numbers 2, -5, and 4 and k. Now 2 over 4 is equal to -5 over k. How can we find the value of k by cross products? So k equals what? Equals 4 times -5 over 2. -5 times 4 equals -20 divided by 2, so k equals -10. The answer option is D. Next, 5x minus 2y equals 3 and ax plus by equals 6. In the system of equations above, a and b are constants. If the system has infinitely solutions, what is the value of a minus b? To find the value of a minus b, just write the coefficient of x and y for the two equations. A sub 1 5 and -2 and 6. For the second, a sub 2 equals a, b sub 2 equals b, and c sub 2 equals 6. We studied before here, or he said the system has infinitely solutions. So we will deduce that a sub 2 or a sub 1 over a sub 2 equals b sub 1 over b sub 2 is equal to the ratio between the constants. Now plug with numbers 5, -2, 3, and a, b, and 6. Now we have the proportion 5 over a equals -2 over b equals 3 over 6, and 3 over 6 is the simplest form, equals 1/2. To find the value of a, just we will take the first ratio and the last ratio. So a equals 5 times 6 divided by 3. We have here cross products, 5 times 6 over 3. 5 times 6 equals 30. 30 divided by 3 equals 10. Now a equals 10. To find the value of b, take the second ratio with the last ratio. So we will deduce that b equals -2 times 6 divided by 3. -2 times 6 equals -12 divided by 3 equals 4. Now we can find the value of a minus b. A minus b, so 10 minus -4, so it will be, or a, he is asking here about a plus b, not a minus b, sorry. So 10 plus negative 4, it will be 6. So the answer option is 6. Next, we have here two linear equation, 3x plus by equals 3 and ax minus 4y equals 6. In the system of equations, a and b are constants for which of the following values a comma b, this is a set, well the system has no solution. Now he is asking about the value of a and b which makes the two equation has no solution. Now write the coefficients a sub 1, b sub 1 and c sub 1 for the first equation, 3, 6, 3b and 3. For the second, will a, negative 4 and 6. Now for the second, we have here the system has no solution. Now we can deduce that a sub 1 over a sub 2 equals b sub 1 over b sub 2 is not equal the ratio between the two constants. Plug with numbers. 3 over a equals b over negative 4 equals 3 over 6. Value of a times b. We can't find the value of a, we can't find the value of b, because we have here just the two ratios are equal, and we have here a, we have here b is as a variable, is unknown here, but we can find here the value of a times b. A times b equal to 3 times negative 4, so a times b will be negative 12. Okay, 3 times 4 negative 4, it will be negative 12. So which two numbers here, the product or its product equals negative 12? We can try here. Negative 1 times 2, it will be negative 2, is not negative 12. 1 times 1, it will be 1, we have here negative 12. 2 times 1 equals 2, so the last one, 3 times negative 4, it will be negative 12. So the correct answer will be here 3 and negative 4. So the answer option will be number D. Ax plus 3y equals 8 and a minus 1x plus a minus 1 times y equals 2. In the system of equations above, a is a constant, the system has no solution. What is the value of a? The first step to write the coefficient of the variables for the first equation. A sub 1 equals a, b sub 1 equals 3, and c sub 1 equals 8. For the second, we have here the coefficient will be a minus 1 and a minus 1 and 2. Now we write for the second equation, okay, and the system here has no solution, so write the condition. We will deduce a sub 1 over a sub 2 equals b sub 1 over b sub 2 is not equal the ratio between the two constants. Now plug with numbers. We have here a, 3 and 8, and a minus 1 over 2. We can write here, we can deduce from the first ratio and the second ratio that a times a minus 1 equals 3 times a minus 1. Okay, now we will simplify, just use distribution property. 3 times a equals 3a, 3 times negative 1, it will be negative 3a times a equals a squared minus a times 1, it will be a. Now simplify, just we will move 3a to the other side to be negative 3a and move negative 3 to the other side to be plus 3, and we will equate the equation by 0. We will deduce that a squared minus 3a minus a plus 3 equals 0. Now collect like terms, 3a minus a, it will be negative 4a. Simplify a squared minus 4a plus 3 equals 0. We can factorize this equation, okay, we can solve it by factoring. A squared, it will be a times a. We are looking for two numbers, its product is 3, and if we add them it will be 4. The two numbers are what? 1 and 3, or 3 and 1. the last term is positive, so the sign of the two numbers will be like the middle term. It will be negative. So it will be -1 and -3. Now we will deduce that a minus 1 equals 0. We will deduce that a will be 1. And a minus 3, it will be 0. We will get a equals 3. But we can check my number here. We have here two values, 1 and 3. And we have here in this choices 1 and 3. Which one is correct? If we plug with 1 here in the second equation, it will be 1 minus 1, it will be 0. So 1 minus 1, it will be 0. So we will not have an equation here. So we will substitute by 3. So what is the correct answer? A equals 3. So the answer option, it will be number C. The cost of long distance telephone call is determined by a basic fixed charge 5 minutes and fixed charge for each additional minute. If a 15-minute here call costs $3.50 and a 20-minute calls costs $4.75, what is the total cost in dollars of a 40-minute call? Okay, let for first 5 minutes will be A, and for additional minute will be B. Now he said if a 15-minute call costs $3.50, 15 means what? Means 5 plus 10 minutes, so 10 is additional, and A is for the first 5 minutes. So the equation will be A plus 10B equals 3.50. This is equation number 1. Okay, and he said here, and 20 minutes, 20 is what? Is 5 plus 15. So the second equation, it will be A plus 15B equals 4.75. We can solve the two equation or the system of the two equation by subtracting. We will subtract the equation number 1 from equation number 2. So A minus A, it will be 0. So we will get rid of the variable A, and 15B minus 10B, it will be 5B equals 4.75 minus 3.50, it will be 1.25. To find the value of B, solve for B now, dividing both sides by 5. Now we will get B equals 0.25. To find the value of A, you can substitute in equation number 1 or equation number B, or number 1 or number 2, as you like. Now we will take equation number 1, A plus 10 times 0.25, the value of B equals 3.50. Now we have here 10 times 0.25, just move the decimal point to the right one digit, so it will be 2.50 equal to 3.50. So to find the value of A, just move 2.50 to the other side to be subtracted. So A equals 3.50 minus 2.50. So the value of A, it will be 1. To find the cost of 40 minutes, 40 minutes is what? You can write 40 minutes in terms of A and B. 40 minutes is 5 plus 35. So it will be A, which is 5 minutes, first 5 minutes is A, and additional minutes is B. So A plus 35B, we will deduce, or we will substitute the value of A, value of B. 1 plus 35 times 0.25, we will deduce that the cost of 40 minutes is $9.75. The sum of two numbers is 31 and their difference is 19. What are the two numbers? Now we can form two equations. He said here, let the first number is x and second number is y. He said here the sum of the two numbers is 31. Sum means plus. So we can write the equation x plus y equals 31. And he said their difference is 19. We can write x minus y equals 19, the second equation. Now x is greater than y. How can we solve the two equations? We can solve them by eliminating method. Now we have here plus y and negative y. Okay, this is the additive inverse of each other. Now if we add the two equations, we will get rid of the variable y and solve for x. So the first step, just solve for x. To find the value of y, we substitute in equation number 1 or equation number 2 by the value of x to find x. Now by adding, we will get rid of y variables. X plus x, it will be 2x. 31 plus 19 equals 50. Now to find the value of x, just divide by 2, so x equals 25. Substitute in 1. We will write 25 plus y equals 31. To find y, move 25 to the other side to be subtracted. Y equals 31 minus 25, it will be 6. So the value of x equals 25 and value of y equals 6. Now the correct answer is B. The tickets for a movie costs $8 for adults and $5 for children. If the total of 200 tickets were sold and the total amount of $1,360 was collected, how many adults tickets were sold? We have here two types of tickets, for children and for adults. Let for adults tickets, it will be X, and for children it will be Y. The total will be 200, so the equation will be X plus Y equals 200. To find the second equation is about the amount of dollars here, 1360. So we have here 8 for adults, so the value it will be 8x, and 5 for children, it will be 5y. So the equation will be 8x plus 5y equals 1360. To solve these equations, we must equate x variable or y variable as you like. I will choose here to equate the x variable. We have here 8x in the equation number 2. To equate x variable, just multiply the first equation by 8 and subtracting the two equations to find the value of y. Now we will deduce 8x plus 8y equals 1600. So we have here the first equation and write the second under it. So you must order the two equations above each other. Now 8x plus 5y equals 1360. Now we can subtract 8x minus 8x equals 0 and 8y minus 5y, it will be 3y equals 240. Solve for y, dividing both sides by 3. We will deduce y equals 80. To find here the value of x, substituting in 1. So 80 plus what equals 200. Now x equals 200 minus 80, it will be 120. So the value of x, it will be 120, and value of y, it will be 80. Thanks for watching. See you soon, guys.